Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the monthly readings for February 2021, and this is for Aries. So this reading will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you just felt called to click on this video, there may be some messages here for you. So just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Just take what messages resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not for you. All right, so let's get into the cards. We're going to be doing the normal monthly spread. So what is the overall energy for Aries? You have the Hanged Man. What is the challenge or the opportunity? I like to think of challenges as opportunities for Aries. Oh, you've got your sign, your card, the Emperor. What is the advice and guidance for Aries? You have the Fool. What is the possible outcome for the energy this month, February? You have two, and I normally wouldn't take two, but I'll take it as a clarifier. So you have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay, great. So Aries, February, you're starting off the month in the Hanged Man energy. So the Hanged Man, I see a little bit of a stagnant beginning here, or perhaps an ending. Maybe you're coming out of a period of feeling stuck, like you couldn't move forward. Mars was in retrograde in your sign until recently. In mid-January or in the early January, it went direct. So I feel like you guys are shifting gears, sort of, and you're going from this reversed position, hanging upside down, kind of contemplating what to do moving forward, and then devising a plan of action so you can actually do that. But it does feel a little bit slower, I think, than you'd like it. There may be some resistance there that you're not 100% aware of, or if you are aware of it, you're trying to figure out a way to kind of get around that. I also am picking up a lot of messages about grounding, so they're drawing my eyes to the red leggings that this man is wearing and the red tunic that the Emperor is wearing as well. So the red represents the root chakra, which is all about grounding, safety, security, prosperity, and feeling connected to your community or your soul tribe. So all of those things ultimately lead us to feeling safe, to feeling secure. If we feel rejected, if we feel disempowered, if we feel like our needs are not going to be met, ultimately we don't feel safe. This Hanged Man position is not necessarily a safe place to be, or at least it doesn't look that way. Perhaps it's something that you've chosen to sacrifice to gain something else, in this case, awareness, consciousness, expansion. Perhaps that can lead to power or control of some kind. The challenge this month is the Emperor energy. So it feels like it's a challenge for you in February to be in your own natural energy. You might feel a little bit out of sorts, ungrounded in some way, or as though you are not able to fully stand in your power for one reason or another. I'm being drawn to the boots that he's wearing, which is like a suit of armor. So there's this message of protection coming through really strongly through grounding. Again, that's through the root chakra. That's what governs protection and feeling safe. So this month it's going to be important for you to focus on where you don't feel safe, what you can do about it, and how you can meet your needs so that you do feel safe. Because the next card you have is the Fool, which is the advice and guidance. And the Fool is such an optimistic energy that it really doesn't worry about safety. It doesn't worry about where his resources are going to come from. The Fool is labeled the Fool because he just enjoys every moment for what it is, not needing a whole lot to sustain him. That's why he's just got that bag that he takes with him. He's just enjoying the natural beauty of life. That being said, that optimism can, if not grounded in practicality, can lead to perhaps stepping too close to the cliff, which is not being safe. So I feel like February is going to be a balance for you between creating that safety for yourself, and at the same time being optimistic and maybe even a little bit youthful in the way that you're going about things, because we've got a very sort of old energy here and then a very young energy. This could be a father and son. This could be a parent and a child of any gender. Or this could be a mature aspect of you and then an internal younger aspect of you, perhaps a teenager or even a child version of you. And it feels like these are kind of in conflict this month. February might bring up some stuff to do with wanting to explore and expand, and maybe there's restrictions around that. Maybe there's things you can't do. Maybe there's authority figures telling you no. Government, family, who knows? It feels like you want to take your control back. The advice here is to just kind of like let go and trust and have faith. I feel like that's going to be something that you can do. But there's that hesitation there. I get this, yeah, it's like you're wary. You're wary of it. You're wary of just letting go and surrendering, resulting in you not being safe or not having that safety net. It's like just free fall, Aries, like just let go and free fall. But you're so scared that the universe isn't going to catch you. I feel that, okay? I feel what you're feeling. And it will catch you. Because the ultimate outcome you have here is the 10 of Cups. But before we talk about that, I want to talk about the 9 of Wands. So this is the possible outcome energy. The 9 of Wands speaks of hesitation, reservation. You've come so far, Aries. This is your energy. It's fire. You're showing up really strongly in your reading. But again, it just feels like there's some hesitation or there's some resistance of some kind, perhaps coming from fear. Or feeling a little bit wary of moving forward and taking action. That's that sort of hangman energy. It's like you've been hanging in that position for so long. Maybe you've overthought how you're going to take action or how you're going to move forward. Maybe you're focusing on the past and some of the things that didn't work out the way you hoped that they would, or times or situations or experiences where the universe didn't catch you when you took that leap of faith, or where you experienced hard things. This needs to be unlearned because the universe is going to catch you because you are the universe. You get to control the results of your reality. But having that subconscious fear, that doubt, that reservation, that is what attracts situations that don't work out well for you. So it's the fear creating the result you don't want. But again, it's all ultimately created by you. This might be triggering to hear for some people. That's okay. It's part of the process of taking that responsibility, being accountable, and ultimately stepping into your power in a way that you can begin to consciously shape the results of your life. But initially, it can feel almost like an attack when somebody says, well, you're responsible for these results and so on and so forth. And okay, let me put a little disclaimer there. Not everything is controlled by you. There can be situations that are out of your control. Maybe that's where this fear is coming from. Maybe you're used to being in control and there have been situations in your past, distant or recent, where you weren't. Maybe that scared you. Maybe it hurt you. Maybe it resulted in some kind of loss or wound. But you can always respond to it in a way that makes you feel empowered. You can't necessarily control the situation, but you can control how you respond to it. So here you have an opportunity this month in February to trust in your own abilities to handle whatever situation comes your way, and to the best of your abilities and your power, direct the results of your life. Not everything is 100% in your control, but you do have pretty high power. You can manifest. You can create the results. It's building that trust with yourself, and this guy doesn't look very trusting, Doesn't look like he's trusting himself to be able to complete this, but he's so close. He's one wand away from completion. And then look what comes next. After the 9 comes the 10. Completion of that cycle. Ultimate fulfillment. Wishes coming true. A happy, harmonious home, family, love, contentment, peace, all of these beautiful, beautiful things in the scene on this card. And I see this progression happening for you. You've been on this journey for a while. February is kind of bringing this to that completion because you've got the Fool, the 9 and the 10. So 9 being the ending, 10 being the completion and the transformation into a new beginning, and the Fool being the 0 point energy where you can create from an unlimited void space of something that has completed and something that hasn't quite begun. So you're right in this liminal area or liminal space where you can create anything. And that's what's going to help you step into your power as the emperor of your life. Your reality is your empire. You get to govern it. You get to rule it. So let's grab Clarifier for the Hanged Man. 6 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there hasn't been a lot of travel. There's been some things that needed to be let go of. You've been wary of coming out. Look at that. You've been wary of coming out of that cage. It's like the door is open. Why aren't you coming out, Aries? What are you still hanging upside down for? It's hesitation. It's fear. Maybe it's doubt. Again, your needs are going to be met. They are. The overall outcome, 10 of Cups, your needs are going to be met. That fulfillment is there. The happiness is there. Trust yourself to be able to create that. I want to get a clarifier on the Emperor. Beautiful 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Independence. Self-sustainability. Abundance in so many forms, and the luxury to be able to have the time to enjoy the abundance, financially or otherwise. I see a lot of contentment here, and another 9. So again, completion, endings of cycles. Let's get a clarifier for the Fool. Another 6. Okay, 6 of Wands. 6s themselves numerologically are about harmony, peace, as above, so below, as within, so without. As you feel, so you create. As you think, so you manifest. As you subconsciously believe, so you shall see within your perceived reality. These are the channeled messages that are coming through for you, Aries. If this resonates with you, claim it. It's yours. You can do with that information, with that energy, with that signature, what you will. Create, create, create. You have the power. You are a champion. 6 of Wands is success, victory, achievement, recognition, and reward as well. And with the Emperor here, yes, it's in the challenge position. Might feel like a bit of a hard go to really embrace some of this abundance and stability and power that you do innately have within you. But the advice is saying just let go and trust. Just be optimistic about the results. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, maybe not keep doing what you're doing because you've been in this kind of stuck energy, but just bring that to your awareness, and then you can begin to start moving forward. And that's going to lead to success. Okay, clarifier for the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. 10 of Swords in reverse. Oh, how freaking perfect is this, you guys? Like, this is amazing. Another 10, first of all, in the outcome position. So this is an ending of a cycle and a new beginning, building a foundation on what you've already learned, what you've experienced, and all that you have accomplished. The 10 of Swords in reverse is so perfect as well because there's no sense of defeat here. It's a success instead. So the 10 of Swords upright would be like, you're completely spent, you've tried your hardest, and you can't make your way forward. So you just kind of give up and surrender, and you really kind of like hit rock bottom. I see the 10 of Swords reversed in this reading as indicating that hesitation, that sort of wounded warrior kind of aspect, and the doubt around whether you'll be able to move forward and feel happy again, that's going to happen. You will be able to release that hesitation, that resistance. You will be able to move forward. You will be able to release a lot of the mental stuff that's been holding you back, maybe keeping you in this cage or in that position. It was worth it though. I mean, okay, it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't fun, but you learned a lot. You're learning a lot right now. Just being in your experience, just exploring some of the energies and the potentials that you can work with. You're expanding your mind just by even showing up to this reading today. So I want you to validate that for yourself. You're doing a really good job, Aries, and it's going to be very fruitful for you. With that probable outcome here for February, it might show up in February, it might show up moving into March. Either way, you've got the completion here that you've set out to achieve, and you've got the fulfillment here in a really beautiful way. So, Aries, if you enjoyed this reading, if you benefited, if you resonated with the messages, if you want to claim this reading and this energy for February, like the video as an affirmation and intention to the universe that this is your reading and you're going to stand in the empowerment moving into February. Thank you so much for watching, guys, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I love you all so, so much, and I'm wishing you the best possible February and beyond. Bye, guys.